Hey guys, I guess this is another Genshin Impact video. Previously, many content creators and players alike have been saying to save your resources for the leaked Cryo set about to come out. I always told them, hey, these are just leaks and do not determine whether it'll make a character viable. Among the leaked sets, I found the Glacier and Snowfield to be best in slot for Chongyun as it provides additional damage percent and melt percent, so you can run Chongyun as a burst support. Instead, we got the other set, Blizzard Strayer. Now for those who don't know about the leak set prior to the announcement, here it is. Now this is what best in slot among the leak sets for him in my opinion. Glacier and Snowfield 2-piece set bonus, cryo damage bonus 15%. 4 set piece bonus, increases superconduct damage by 50%, increases melt damage by 15%, using an elemental burst increases cryo damage by 25% for 10 seconds. On the other hand, we have the Blizzard Strayer 2-piece set bonus increases cryo damage by 15%. While the 4-piece set bonus, when a character attacks an enemy affected by cryo, their crit rate is increased by 20%. When the enemy is frozen, that it jumps up to 40%. So yeah. So now I'd like to start off with my main point of this video, which is that the new cryo set is terrible for Chongyun. This is because whenever we try to perform the frozen or shattered comp to get that 40% crit rate, we essentially remove the frozen status every time we perform a shattered. Thus, the uptime of the 4 set piece bonus would be much lower than it actually is. So, for example, if we apply cryo with 1 hit, the second hit is the only one that benefits from the 40% crit rate bonus. Now, once we shattered for the remaining hits that don't hit a frozen target, and keep in mind that Chongyun has an internal cooldown where he can't apply cryo as fast, these attacks will not benefit from the set piece bonus. So I've done some calculations to better explain this, assuming that the attack pattern, which is your go-to shatter comp where you just basic attack with Singteo burst active, we get this. So this is my oldest testing at C0. We have E and 3 sets of rotations, and these were my findings. So you apply cryo, shattered, plus apply cryo, shattered, ICD, apply cryo, shattered, ICD, apply cryo, and it goes on. So effectively, you only get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 40%, and the rest are all 0% because of ICDs and how Frozen works. So that gives us a total of 200% crit rate. Divide that by the number of attacks. We get the effective crit rate of 15.38%. So 15.38% from the expected 40% we planned on getting. And this is with Shattered Comp C0. Now, if we compare that with no frozen state and just like hitting with our Chongyun E active, and assuming that all of them are in cryo state, we actually get 18% effective crit rate, which is higher than the initial frozen one. Now, the difference between that is 3%, okay? Out of the 13 skills, we get more crit rate running just the cryo part of the set bonus than the frozen set bonus at 3.08% increase in crit rate. Now note, these are from my testing with Chongyun at C0 before the banner where I got C1. C1 increases your cryo uptime by around 1 to 2 hits on the enemy, which results in around 18 to 21 crit rate bonus. These were testings done with little hit lag, and below will show more realistic results. So over here, we have Chongyun C1 testing, crit rate benefit, and cryo resonance. So it follows the same attack pattern, and this time I will show the recording on screen based on my testing. So you apply cryo, shattered plus apply cryo, shattered ICD, apply cryo, shattered ICD, apply cryo, shattered, apply cryo plus ICD, shattered plus ICD, apply cryo, and you have your A4 talent passive. And apply cryo, shattered, apply cryo, ICD. So that gives us a total of 280% crit rate, or effectively 21.54 if you divide that by all the different skills. So you're getting, based from C0 to C1, you get 15.38 at C0, and at C1 you get 21.54, taking into account this Rhymechester blade. In addition, if we calculate cryo resonance, the effective cryo resonance is only 8% based from this. So that makes the total 29.62% crit rate. Now, if we move on to Chongyun C1 testing with Kaeya, so this is basically where you have Chongyun, Xingqiu Burst, and Kaeya Burst active. The blue line indicates where Kaeya Burst ends. So the first one is apply Cryo. There's a 0% crit rate benefit. And yeah, Shattered plus Insta Frozen for most of these. This was a Shattered, and you apply Cryo on this one. Shattered, Insta Frozen, Shattered, Insta Frozen. Again, Kaeya Burst ends over here. Apply Cryo. Ram Chaser Blade, 40%. And so yeah. Basically, I would say this is the maximum crit rate you could get with Chongyun in terms of with the support of Kaeya. So that would be around 30%, 30.77% effective crit rate from the 40% you see on screen. Now, if we include the Cryo Resonance for that, that is an 11.54% effective crit rate instead of the 15%. So that gives us a total of 42.31% crit rate bonus if you have Kaeya Elemental Burst active. If not, you would get this. And so I would say, depending on your energy recharge level, if you plan on running this 4-piece set with Chongyun, you would get an average between 42.31 to 29.62. So now let's go ahead and look at Kaeya's. So for Kaeya with Chongyun, so this is Kaeya performing the basic attacks with Chongyun E out and Xingqiu Burst. We have listed his 3 sets of rotations. And so yeah, he's just constantly hitting Frozen because he's not performing Shatters. Out of the 40%, he gets 37.50% crit rate out of it, which is really good. And out of the Cryo Resonance, he gets 14%. So out of Chongyun and Kaeya, Kaeya benefits the most out of this 4-piece set, giving you a total of 51.56% crit rate. Now, if we put this set, when we compare it to, say, the Gladiator set for a Shattered comp, with a Gravestone with 65.3 attack percent given, and you're running 4-piece Gladiators and 4-piece Cryo set, and because of the crit rate that you get effectively, which is around 30.77 with Kaeya, okay, this is with Kaeya, and you're running crit damage to meet that ratio, so you get 62.2%, assuming no substats. For this one, you're running 31.1 crit rate. You are still getting more damage out of a Gladiator set compared to a 4-piece Cryo set. So I hope that answers your question regarding how you should run Chongyun in terms of the new leaked artifact sets and the confirmed artifact sets actually, and how running a Kaeya with a 4-piece set is much better than running a Chongyun. In addition, Kaeya's motion values aren't that bad. I guess it's average. And also note, Chongyun's motion values for his basic attacks is pretty bad. And so, I guess that's all. I would recommend a 4-piece Noblesse Oblige if you're running Chongyun Burst support, or 2-piece Noblesse Oblige, 2-piece Cryo set. If you really want to go run this just for the fun, if you really enjoy running Kaeya, Xingqiu, and Chongyun, then go ahead by all means. But I'm just saying, you probably benefit more out of other different sets, which include Noblesse Oblige, Gladiators, than this Cryo set. It's very RNG, and you don't always benefit from the 4 set piece bonus, unlike, say, Gladiators, where all your basic attacks are benefited by the 35% damage percent and the 18% attack percent. So yeah, that concludes the video. Thank you for watching, and I hope this has sort of influenced, or this has helped you understand whether or not you should invest in this new Cryo set. So yeah, thank you, take care, and do leave a comment below. I'll answer them if you have any questions, and yeah, like and subscribe.